Hello and welcome to Algebra 1, Chapter 7.6, and today we're discussing multiplying polynomials. Alright, so in the last video we multiplied a polynomial by just a monomial, and so today we're going to expand that into multiplying binomials, or multiplying a binomial times a binomial. And to do that, what we're going to need to do is the distributive property twice. So here's our first example. We're going to take y plus 8 and multiply it by y minus 4. And so, really what you are doing is you're multiplying this whole binomial times y and the whole binomial times negative 4. And it turns out that what we can consider this then is just we're going to take the y times both of those and then the 8 times both of those. So y times y is y squared, and then y times 4, and it's a negative 4, so we're going to do minus 4y, so really watch your signs. And then 8 times y is going to be a plus 8y, and 8 times negative 4 is negative 32. And then if there's any like terms, we always need to combine those, and we are writing this in descending order. That is your answer. Okay. So here we have m plus 4 times m plus 5, and so we're going to start out by distributing the m, and so m times m is m squared, and m times 5 is 5m, and it's a positive 5m, so we do plus, and then 4 times m is 4m, and 4 times 5 is 20, and again we always combine like terms, and so the two m's in the middle make a 9m plus 20. Alright, so what we were just doing, there's an acronym for, and it's called FOIL. And so, I'm just going to make a problem up here. What we did before is we took the x times x, so that is called first because you're multiplying the first terms of each binomial. And then we did x times 4, and that's called outer because those are the two outside terms. And then we did 3 times x, and that's called inner because those are the inside terms. And then we did 3 times 4, which is called last because those are the last terms in each binomial. And so it's the same method that we were just using on the last two examples. It just now has an acronym with it. And so we're going to call this the FOIL method. And so looking here, if I say what is the first product of this z minus 6 times z minus 12, you would say it's z squared because that's first times first. And then what's the outside is negative 12z because we're going to do z times negative 12. Really watch your signs. And then inside is negative 6z. And last is a positive 72. And then we're going to combine like terms, z squared minus 18z plus 72. Why don't you see if you can do the next one? Go ahead and pause the video. Okay, you should have gotten 10x squared plus 32x minus 32. Very similar to the last ones. These do have leading coefficients, but that doesn't change anything. Alright, so a word problem we're going to look at says the area of a triangle is 1/2 the height, which is h, times the base, which is b. Write an expression for the area of this triangle. So I first want to translate this first sentence into a formula, and so it says the area of a triangle is 1/2 the height times the base, and so that's how we would write the area of a triangle. And if we're looking for the area of this triangle, it's going to be 1/2 times the height, which would be x minus 7, times the base, which is 6x plus 4. And to simplify this, you could distribute your 1/2, but it doesn't look like it distributes very nicely, at least to the x minus 7. So I would suggest let's start by multiplying. So the half is going to stay out front, and we're going to have 6x squared. There's first, outside, inside, and then we have last. And if we combine like terms, this is going to be 6x squared minus 38x minus 28. Okay, and then we do need to distribute the half. And so the area is going to be 3x squared minus 19x minus 14. There we go. All right. Now, occasionally you might see something with polynomial larger than a binomial. And so, the FOIL is specifically for when you have those 4 times you're distributing. So here, though, you are going to just distribute every term in the first polynomial times every term in the second polynomial, no matter how many polynomials we have, or not how many terms we have. So we're going to take 3a and distribute it to all 3. So we're going to get a 3a cubed minus 36a squared plus 3a. So there's the 3a being distributed. And then we're going to distribute 4 again to everything. So we're going to have plus 4a squared minus 48a plus 4. And then anything that can be combined, we need to combine. So we have a 3a cubed. Let's see here. For a squareds, it looks like we have a negative 32a squared. And then for a's, a negative 45a and a plus 4. And so then that would be our final answer. So if we look at this next one, we have a trinomial times a trinomial. So you are just going to multiply every term in the first one times every term in the second one. So the 2b squared is getting multiplied times all 3, which is going to give us 2b to the 4th. Remember, you add your exponents when you're multiplying, plus 6b cubed minus 2b squared, and watch your signs. And then we're going to distribute the 7b. So it's going to be plus 7b cubed plus 21b squared minus 7b. And then we're going to distribute the 9. So it's going to be plus 9b squared plus 27b minus 9. And from here we just want to combine like terms. And so I believe 2b to the 4th comes out front. And you can always cross them out too after you've used them. So b cubes, it looks like we're going to have a 13b cubed. So there's that one. For b squared, 28 maybe, plus 28b squared. And 20b. And minus 9. And then when you're done, everything should be crossed out there. All right, that's what I have for you for 7-6. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day.